Namaste, my beautiful angels. Welcome to your special reading and messages for August 28th to September 4th. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. First and foremost, I want to sincerely apologize because my reading was not on time this past week. And so I'm hopping on now. This reading will be from August 28th, which is tomorrow, to September 4th, depending on where you are in the world. And I also am still going to pick someone for a free reading. I think it's going to be an Akashic Records reading and healing. I'm not sure which reading I'm giving away yet. I believe it's going to be that one. It could be mediumship, I'm not sure, or another sort of reading or healing. But you still have another week to subscribe to all my links, my YouTube channel, my website, all of the links in my description box if you are wanting to be enrolled in that draw for a chance to win a free reading with me. I also want to thank each and every one of you that has already subscribed. It means the world to me. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. It helps more people, find me, because the more subscribes I get, the more likes, the more shares, the more comments, it brings my post up for more people to see. All right. So I thank you so very much. And happy birthday to my vivacious Virgos. It is your season. And we are going to find that this Virgo season is going to be quite a change from the fiery Leo vibration that we've been in. It's going to be more grounded, more practical in nature. And we're going to find that many of us are getting out of these fiery, high vibe thoughts into a more practical way of thinking, more reality based. All right. So before we begin today's reading, my darlings, I want you to take a deep breath in and allow yourself to become fully present here and now. We are under the powerful energy of this partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. This is bringing each of us into a final chapter, if you will, of an eclipse cycle that began in September 2024. So go back 2 years and think of what cycle began at that time, because this is a time in which we are going through a phase of emotional release, closure, and letting go of what no longer aligns with each of our souls' journey and path. All right. This energy, my darlings, invites each of us to find balance between trusting our intuition and taking the practical steps necessary to move forward in the highest truth, in the highest integrity. These hidden truths, or certain hidden truths, could be coming to light at this time. Things that you have kept hidden will come to light. That others have kept hidden will come to light, bringing some big movement, some unexpected changes that ultimately will change the trajectory of our direction. And, not only that, but it will put us on a path that is more in alliance or more aligned with our highest good. Okay. So my darlings, as you choose your cards today, ask yourself this: what am I ready to release? And what is Spirit asking me to embrace? Trust that the messages, my darlings, that you receive today are exactly what your soul needs to hear at this moment. All right. So for today, I am doing a 3-suit read. It's a general reading. Always take only that which resonates with you. Remember that these are not personal readings, and my readings are not here to keep you fear-based in any way, shape, or form. I am here to bring a little bit of angelic inspiration into each of your lives. All right. So just bear with me as I flip my screen and shuffle my cards. All right, here we go. I've already pre-shuffled all of these cards, but I'm going to give one, obviously one, okay, this one flipped out. One last shuffle where needed for this upcoming week's reading. So just so you know, as you're following me, as I shuffle these cards, that's suit 1, suit 2, and suit 3. And I trust that Spirit is giving us that which will serve our highest good. Please pick whatever suit or more than one suit that resonates with you, okay? And again, I'm really sorry about not getting a chance to pick the winner as I had promised for the end of August. I've been so busy, and in all fairness, I want to make sure that I go through all of my platforms, my website, my YouTube, to make sure that whoever I pick has subscribed to all of my platforms, my website, my YouTube channel, and every other platform link that is there, in all fairness, right? Because I do believe that those that follow me should receive, should have the opportunity first to receive a free reading. And I just really appreciate those of you who like, share, subscribe. You know who you are, especially those of you that share, that comment. It just means the world to me. All right, perfect. So I just want to make sure I got all of them. I think there's one deck missing, and it's this one. All right. All right. Okie dokies. Alrighty, so I'm just going to flip my screen here, so just bear with me. There we go. All right, my darlings. So for those of you, let me just sort these out because they're kind of... All right. All right, I just had to sort these out. Sorry, guys. So for those of you that picked the suit of 1, the very first message that you get is life source. Life source. This is a very powerful message. You know, when you find that your life is on a standstill, Spirit really asks each of us to turn inward, right? When we're stuck, when we don't know the direction that we need to go in, you know, Spirit asks us to go inwards and to focus more on those things that make us happy, that bring us joy, that bring us excitement. Don't get wrapped around a certain particular thought or relationship or something that's going over and over in your mind because it's not serving your highest good. And I have to remind everyone, as I remind myself all the time, when our thoughts go down, we are sending that vibration out into the universe. And you will find that other areas of your life will also be affected by the negative thoughts. Your finances, your health, your relationships, whatever it is, because everything is interconnected. So your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. So when you are too much in the headspace, the life source is asking that you dig down into your heart space, okay? Because that's where you will find love, where you will find balance, where you will find joy, happiness, okay? So if you're feeling this eclipse energy, if you've just recently gone through a lot, or you are going through a lot, drop down into your heart space and think of that which brings you joy, that brings you happiness. Try to be present in the moment because life is really so short. And in one given minute, everything can change. All right. The other message that each of you get is it's a phenomenal message. And it, I know in my life has helped me tremendously. And it is be of service. Be of service, my darlings. You are being asked to let go of your own worries, your own thought patterns that keep going around and round, and things that have you awake at night, and start concentrating on others. Start concentrating on how you could be of service to others. What difference could you make in the lives of others, whether it's your children, whether it's your spouse, whether it's people at work. Be of service, right? Your neighbors, your friends, people that are marginalized, that need help. When you are of service, you just tend to forget about your own issues. And you know, that was one of the main things. For those of you that don't know me, I am a medium, a channel, a healer, an Akashic Records practitioner, but it all started with my degree in social work. I'm actually a social worker. And it was a huge change in my life when I became a social worker because it was in helping others that I was able to help myself. Okay, so be of service, my darlings. Be of service no matter what you're going through. Open your heart, go in, find joy, find happiness, find peace in the present moment, and be of service to others. You also get the Four of Ariel, which is a really beautiful card. And it does, you know, when I see the Four of Ariel, I really often think about the home, our home base, um, and um, and how much we give into that space that we call home, whether it's our home of family, our home of friends, our abode, but what we consider home. And you know, Spirit is really asking you, or letting you know, my darlings, especially now, that what you give, you will indeed receive. Okay. And I always like to say times 10, because whatever intention you put into something, believe me, you're going to get it back magnified. So put service, put joy, put happiness, put supporting others, love, kindness into everything you do, because it's karma. It's all karma. And all, you know, also alternatively, the bad that we've done others, um, that comes back as well, right? The thoughts, the negative thoughts, the things that we throw at others vibrationally, that is not good. That comes back to us, and then we will be in this circle of gloom and doom because that's what's been coming out of us. So be very careful at this time in what you're giving, what you're thinking, because the universe doesn't really go by words. It goes by vibrational frequency. Okay. You know, you could also, those of you that picked the suit of one, you could really be resistant to change at this time. Like you just are very comfortable in doing certain things that you may have done for a very, very long time. And the universe is asking you to step it up, to change your ways, to do better, to be better, because ultimately life is a schoolroom, and we're here to grow and we're here to learn. And as I talked about this partial lunar eclipse, the things that we are not learning will get shaken up, right? And so as you have a chance to change certain things, don't be resistant to that change. Think of the highest good of all. Also, what I'm also getting from spirit is finances could be a little bit tumultuous at this time, or up and down. And, putting a plan together that will give you more leeway or more balance into your finances would be extremely good. You could be in extremes when it comes to finance, okay? In how you spend money, how you save money. So on one hand, you could have the intention of saving money, but then on the other, you spend, spend, spend. So there has to be like a balance, especially in finances, but a balance in all ways. Body, mind, and spirit will serve you so, so very well at this time. My darlings, for those of you that picked the suit of one, if you've been going around and around and you've just got so much going on, Spirit wants you to know that you indeed are a leader and you are here to assist others. And isn't it funny how it's those that are so elevated spiritually that are leaders? They're the ones that have gone through the most in their life, right? And that's the only way to lead, is by example, by what you have gone through in your life, the stepping stones that have brought you where you are today. And it's beloved Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger angel of our Creator, who comes forward for each of you, asking each of you to step forward, because it is time to assume a leadership position and role in your life, whatever that looks like for you, in your family, with your children, at work. You have the power at this time to lovingly guide others, and in particular, because you've been through so many lessons in your life. Okay, so you are being asked to be a leader at this time, to lead with your heart from the vibration of love. So for those of you that picked the suit of one, you could have gone through, let's go back through this eclipse cycle, Virgo, Pisces, 2 years. You could have gone through some really bad heartbreak, okay? And that's what Spirit says. And if that resonates with you, you need to know that heartbreak is, it's all part of the human experience, right? And also that heartbreak will pass. Please take that how it resonates. It could be a heartbreak in a relationship, a heartbreak for something that you were longing for that never worked out, a heartbreak because of certain decisions that were made that now have you stuck, a heartbreak because of maybe losing a loved one. Take that how it resonates with you. But you need to know that whatever heartbreak your heart has felt, it is going to pass, okay? And remember that as each cycle goes down, it also goes back up, all right? Now, for those of you that picked the suit of one, there could be somebody that is in your vicinity right this minute, here and now, in your home, who you spend a lot of time with. Take this how it resonates, but I do feel that it's somebody that you spend a lot of time with, that it could be in your home or family. But, the romance angels are saying that this could be the one. This could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner, the one that you've been looking for everywhere. You've already met that person. So open your eyes, because that person could be standing right in front of you. All right, my darlings, that was for you, for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of one. All right. Now we go on to those of you that picked the suit of two. Let's see what we have here. Yes, okay. The very first message that each of you get that pick the suit of 2 is energetic pull. Energetic pull. And you could be feeling this energy pull within you. It could be making your mind go nuts. You could be feeling the energy of others around you. If they are in a low vibration, you are picking up that low vibrational frequency as well. If they're in a high frequency, you could also be feeling that. And you know, a true master knows that you create through your actions. You create through your actions. Every true master knows this. So do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds, because you are getting an energetic pull to go towards something, to go towards someone. And when you feel it, do it. Okay? You know that if it's good, if it's filled with love and good intentions, and you're getting that pull, go that way. Okay? Also, for those of you that have been struggling with the concept of death, please take that how it resonates with you. Death, literally, like of a loved one, death of a phase in your life, a completion of cycles, of relationships, of jobs, right? You have to remember that death is really an illusion, nothing more. It is just an illusion. Even when we are speaking of death in the form of a transition from this world to the spirit world, they are not dead. In fact, they are more alive than we are. Okay? And even cycles that we go through in life, we could be mourning certain things in our life, people, relationships, phases of our life. You know, we could be getting older and we're going to a different phase in our life. But you must remember that nothing ends. Nothing really ends. It's a cycle, it's a circle of life, right? And so, therefore, my darlings, death is really an illusion. And Spirit is really emphasizing that for each of you who are watching today, who picked the suit of 2. If you feel like a part of you or a part of a chapter that you're in your life is completed, think again, because it could be an illusion. All right. I feel like if you've been going through any sort of health issues, you could be finding resolution to those health issues. The Archangel Raphael comes forward and has been giving you guidance, has been giving you love and healing. And I often like to ask Archangel Raphael to bring forth the beautiful green ray in all of my cellular tissues, fibers, membranes, consciousness, memories, my holographic fields, my crystalline fields, my bioetheric fields, healing me mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And I send that healing to each of you that are requiring healing today. You know, Archangel Raphael wants you to know that there is something much better waiting for you. Your thoughts have been quite low vibration, and that something better could be literally right in front of you. Okay? Do what you know is right for you, because if you have been going through a very tumultuous time in various areas of your life, you could be going through a deep spiritual quest, or almost like, if not, a dark night of the soul is what you've been going through for these past few years. And Anybody that's been through that knows that that is not an easy phase, because it restructures each and every part of your mind. There are things about ourselves that are ugly, that, you know, that don't serve us. Those things come up even more, and it's like fighting demons to get rid of them. But when we do, we evolve into this brand new being. Okay. And so, you know, whatever you've been through, whether that be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you're coming to the end of this cycle. So ride it out. And I hear spirit saying, do that which is correct, which is right. All right, for you and for all of those who depend on you. All right. Angel therapy, my darlings, angel therapy indeed. You know, I think many of us tend to, you know, I think it's kind of egotistical. I hate to say it, but don't think for 1 minute that I accomplished all of this and I did all of this. We each have guardian angels that are sitting, that have been with us from the beginning of time, from our first breath, and that will be with us till our last breath, that were with us in previous lifetimes. They are here to help us, our angels, our guides, even our loved ones that have already transitioned over. And Spirit is saying, call on us. Call on us so we can help you. Because, you know, the Creator has said, I make each of my children in the likeness of myself. They each have free will. So nobody is allowed to help them unless they ask for that help. So the angels are saying, call us and we will be there. Let us carry your burdens and your worries. Let us help you. So, my darlings, during this time of this powerful partial lunar eclipse, do some meditation. Write down everything that you're ready to let go of and call upon your spiritual team of guides, of angels, of loved ones, of our divine creator, of the beautiful, magnificent universe to help you fulfill all of your wishes and dreams. Okay? The next message that each of you get that picked the suit of 2 is voids. Voids, my darlings. So, please avoid rushing towards fantasies, illusions, in others, like trying to find love in places that they are not. That's what I get from this message. Because you could be trying to fill this empty void that is within you, and you will never fill that void outside of yourself. You will fill that void with the love of our mighty Creator. Okay? So you could be at this time indulging in things that are not good for you, is what I hear Spirit say. And in your defense, to fill voids, emptiness that you feel within you. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Whether that is through finding companionship in people you know that aren't good for you, overeating, over drinking, over whatever, filling those voids. Don't do it. Try to seek inner fulfillment first, and that will come through meditation, through prayer, through grounding, okay? So take time out to reflect, to call upon our divine creator, your angels and guides, to help you through their therapy to fill those deep voids within you, okay? The very last message that each of you get that picked the suit of 2 is divine timing is at work in your love life. And there is somebody who is very worth waiting for. Okay? Even if the timing is not working out for you right now, there is somebody that is true. Not somebody who's just there to fill a void. Somebody That is true. And, you know, whoever comes to your mind, and if you haven't met that someone is coming. All right, my darlings. Well, there you have it. Though that was for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of 2. Now, for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of 3. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay. For those of you that picked the suit of 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm just getting some divine downloads, and I'm trying to allow it to go through me and give it to you. The very first message that I get, it's beloved Archangel Michael with the 7 of Michael. You know, I feel that you may have been on a recent, I don't know if I want to call it a quest. I don't get it like that. I feel like I am standing alone in the woods, feeling lonely, feeling like I'm by myself. And what I hear Archangel Michael saying is, beloved one, you are not alone. You need to look around you, for love surrounds you, my beloved. This is a time for you to really review the details of certain situations, circumstances. Do not make a wrong decision on the direction you're going, because it could not only change the trajectory of your life, but where you end up may not be where you want to be. And trying to come back, the door might be closed. That's what I'm getting. So there is a better course of action for those of you that picked the suit of 3. Please heed that advice. And working alone, being by yourself, feeling by yourself is not the way to go. Thinking I can do this on my own and there's this and that. No. United we stand. United we stand. Divided we fall. That's what I hear. Okay, so please take that only in how and if that resonates with you. Spirit is saying, my darlings that picked the suit of 3, to live your bliss. Live your bliss, because you have so much to be grateful for. Why are you not enjoying that? Why are you not enjoying each and every moment? Look at the beauty that surrounds you. Enjoy every second of it. Live your bliss. Be happy. Don't feel alone. That is an illusion. That is an illusion created by our ego mind. Live your bliss. Be happy. Go out. Enjoy. Laugh. Sing. All right? Speak to others. All right? Because Spirit says, my darlings that pick the suit of 3, you will indeed get there. You will get there. And there doesn't necessarily have to be a different destination. It could be there as in fulfillment of your soul's desires, which is probably already around you, but you're not seeing it. Okay? You can't force flowers to grow, right? You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. We can't force these things. So be patient and respect that everything happens in its own time and its own way. Okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. And so whatever it is that your heart, your soul is longing for, all you need to know is that you will get there. Don't ask how, but trust in the divine that it is done. All right? Because you know what, my darlings that picked the suit of 3, You are in a huge transition. You are at this time going through a very big stepping stone, hurdle in your life, and you have surmounted the challenges in front of you. You are just at the end of the challenges, my darling. That is what I'm hearing. It's beloved Archangel Jeremiah that comes through for you. Archangel Jeremiah. And if you don't know who he is known as the Archangel of Life Review. So this Archangel, upon crossing over, sits with us, with our spiritual team, and goes through every lesson that we came to the earth to learn. And we'll go through each of these lessons with us. In that, we will discuss everything we did in our lifetime, how many people we helped, how did it make us feel, how did it make them feel. And you will feel their joys, and you will feel that magnified times 100. You will also get to feel the people you hurt, and you will feel their sorrow, and you will get to feel that also 100 times more powerfully, right? So Jeremiah is the archangel of our life review. And you know, we don't have to wait till we cross over to have this life review. You can call upon beloved Archangel Jeremiah at any time. And you can say, beloved Archangel Jeremiah, please come now and show me where I can change things in my life to do better, to be better. Okay, but he comes through with a very magnificent message that this is a time in which, my darlings, you are overcoming some of the challenges, and those challenges were already on your, they were on your life mission and path. You had to go through certain things to learn certain lessons, and you are almost there. Okay, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay, so that is amazing. Live your bliss, my darlings, because you are gonna get there. Okay, the next message for each of you is there is someone who is your destiny. And as much as you may feel like this person isn't your destiny, that person is your destiny. If you have not yet met this person, then this person is coming very soon. Okay? And this is a twin flame relationship. And if you know anything about twin flames, it's not an easy relationship. They're a very tumultuous relationship with lots of ups and downs, and a lot of growth and a lot of love that comes out of it because of the challenges. Those faulty foundations break so that new foundations can grow. Okay, and that is in your destiny with someone. The very last message for each of you that picked the suit of 3 is romantic feelings. Romantic feelings. The feelings that you are feeling about somebody are real. They're very real. And they are worth you exploring further. Whoever first comes to your mind, somebody who has a very deep connection to you, an unbreakable connection, somebody that is your destiny, that you may have experienced a lot of things with. Okay, one of a kind of love. And I really do feel Spirit saying that those romantic feelings are mutual, both ways. So please take the time if you know who this is. And if you don't, if you have nobody in your life, then that person could very well be coming. And if you've already had that person in your life, and that person has now transitioned to the other side, then know that that was your destiny. That was what was meant for you, and that was in your soul contract, and that person will never leave you. They will always be with you, guiding you from the other side. All right, my darlings, there you have it. Those were your messages for those of you that picked the suit of 3. Now, we have this partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. Please, please, please take time to meditate, to write down everything that you are letting go of. Think about it. Release it to the universe. Write it down, light a candle, and outside burn that list and release it. Release. And then think about all of the blessings that you are going to manifest moving forward. Well, my darlings, there you have it. Those were your special messages for this week. And thank you so much again for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Wishing you all a most magnificent week ahead. All my love. Namaste.